my fellow American, few days ago I was a witness watching Russian TV program, and report was made by correspondent Russian TV, which made me to be very, very upset, because so far Russia tried to criticize America for many things. And now they find a new subject because economy is bad in America, people hungry, all of those nonsense subjects.
Million people into poverty over the next 3 years. That's according to the World Bank. But it's not just the developing world feeling the pinch. In the U.S., some 28 million rely on the state to help to put food on their table. Ana Moya reports.
Rafael Blanco makes his regular stop at the food pantry. The immigrant from El Salvador lives in a homeless shelter and says charity is what keeps him alive.
I would like to tell President Bush that everything is more expensive, especially food. People who live under the bridges have nothing to eat.
But Rafael is not the only one for whom life has turned into a daily struggle. 28 million Americans have turned to the government to help them put food on their tables. The worst hit are turning to churches and food banks.
Like I say, it's hard to say no when someone's hungry. But because of my budget, because of what I do, sometimes I have to say no. One of the things we'll find that clients cannot make it through the end of the month, so they're coming back more than once.
And Alice is one of them. With no fixed income, the single mother of 5 says feeding her family has become a challenge.
Everybody needs help once in a while, you know, until you get on your feet. I mean, the help that I'm getting, I appreciate it.
Like Alice, those who are struggling say they're grateful for the little help they can get. Most people who come here get a bag like this one, and that includes some mac and cheese, beans, and turkey breast. That only lasts for about 3 days. This means that most people have to make radical changes to their diets in order to make ends meet.
First of all, before I started, I would like to ask Russian TV authority, please educate your people before you send them to make a report. I have to bring to your attention, since 1930, United States government made the rules that whoever as a citizen don't have ability to make money or don't have the ability to work, they can come and get some help and food, which recently they call it welfare system. This Russian TV correspondent, they try to use one subject and twist it and use it against America. They show some unable people as far as money, as far as having job, which is all over the world. You can find people like that. They are in the food bank or churches receiving some food, and then they make that news looks like the whole America is starving. I want to tell Russian TV, why don't you take your camera to all the villages in Russia and tell me what they eat in villages. Even here, we have a system, we feed the people without charge. As you admitted in your own report, turkey breast, beans, rice, vegetables, cereal, milk, and this and that. What you guys feeding your own people, the hungry people, the one have no job, no food in villages in across Russia? Please answer this. You coming here using one subject, which is the generous program from government to the citizen. They don't have money or job, they feed them. Is this same thing happen in Russia? So why are you trying to do this? There is plenty of food in America. There is enough food for every citizen. Not only that, in fact, believe it or not, if you send someone from Russia to clean the garbage in America, you can feed your own people for another month. So please do not abuse and insult American system just because you want to make a news. Making news is very easy. Take your camera and go inside your own villages. No democracy, no health services, no food, no job. Just putting a lot of neon light in St. Petersburg and Moscow and advertising across the world. Oh, you want to compare yourself with America? It's too early to do that. I want you to concentrate to your own problem. Number one, democracy. Number two, don't let that happen shooting the activists in his own apartment. You have a far way to compare yourself with America. So please don't send your correspondent to America to twist the subject and show across the world American has no food to eat. To best of my knowledge, excuse my language, that is baloney, because we are providing food for whole world. In fact, we have too much extra. Sometimes we feed the fish in ocean. And then you're trying to show what? You're trying to show American people starving, they don't have food. Where do you get that idea? As I said, take your camera and make sure your nationalist leader, Mr. Putin, walking with you to all of these villages and show to public what they eat. Most likely pine tree or leaf or grass with vodka, right? However, I remember you was talking about Rafael, the refugee from El Salvador in America. If you really worry about Rafael or people like him, I, as a citizen and rest of the citizen, appreciate you if you take them with you to Russia and feed them. Thank you.